He's the next Michael Jordan today on Strikeout Beer. And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 305. With your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm RD. What's up, man?
You know, brother, just living the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Just living the dream. How about you?
You know, it's getting darker earlier now.
Oh, yeah?
The sun just kind of starts going down a little bit sooner and sooner. It's 8 o'clock. Looks like it's getting a little darker out there. That's what I love about July. July, sun's up till 9:30. At least there's daylight outside, right? Till 9:30. So you can stay outside, party. You know, mosquitoes might get you a little bit.
Oh,
but, you know,
mosquitoes. They're horrible this year.
not great.
They're not good. They're not good.
Let me tell you this.
Tell me.
Those whiskey stones, they don't do anything.
Nothing.
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. So anyways, tonight, we're actually drinking local. So we have 903.
Okay. I told you I saw this the other day.
Yep. So 903 sparkling water, non-alcoholic sparkling lime water, made in Texas with spring water and lime. These little fellas, they got 10 calories. They got 4 carbs. You know, I don't know what else. A bunch of zeros on there. Got potassium in it.
Potassium. Okay.
They went super. Try to look at the back. They went super Allen font on this. You're gonna love it. You can't read it. It's the smallest font I've ever seen on a can. Like it's absurd. There it is. I was like, I didn't.
That is crazy. I'm pulling up on tap right now to see if they have anything on here.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. But yeah. So, anyways, I saw this. I was at Total Wine and More. I was like, let me get this real quick. Now, the cool thing, I will say this. Now, yes, it's a non-alcoholic. It's a sparkling water, right? But right now, we're doing NAs during the show.
Nothing on Untapped.
It was $4.99.
Okay.
For a sixer.
Okay.
So again, this beer style is hop water. It's non-alcoholic. The state, though, it says Wisconsin, but they brew in Sherman. They call themselves Canada, Texas, the Canada of Texas. If you haven't been up to 903, it's
awesome place.
It is awesome.
Delicious food.
And the food's amazing. Yeah.
Food is phenomenal.
Staff's usually pretty nice. I pass through there whenever I go up to like Choctaw or Broken Bow. We'll always stop. It's on the way. They've had events up there that we've gone to that we've loved. There we go. A little Merc.
It almost looks like lemonade.
Yeah. I gotta get a shot of this. Let me get the sparkle out of there. You know, people they'll bash you. Beer guys will bash you, right? They're just, you know, if there's bubbles on your cup or whatever, they're like, wash that cup, you know, blah blah blah.
You're like, I did.
Yeah, it's like it's clean, dude. It's called
clean.
It's called stuff. But anyway,
it's called carbonation. You should try it sometime.
Right, so let's see what we got here.
It's interesting.
I bet you they'd be a good mixer. I bet you this would be a good mixer for like a margarita or something like that.
There we go.
Yeah, I just want to put a little tequila in there. That's quite refreshing. That's quite refreshing. Yeah, that's if you're looking for something that isn't, you know, if you're like just going NA, I think it's a pretty good little option.
Heavy on the lime taste.
Of course, they got to. They got to put something.
But typically when you're drinking these seltzers and they're flavored, they're not as heavy on the flavor. Mm-hmm. I think the flavor is kind of second. Yeah.
Well, it's not a seltzer. It's sparkling water.
Okay.
It's spring water and lime. It's not a seltzer.
Okay.
According to this. But I agree because the seltzers we have now, yeah, like I think the Claws, if you're going to talk seltzers, they're kind of the best. The other ones are kind of their taste gets a little off whack, right. Or they are very secondary. You know what I mean? But the Claws seem to have it dialed in. Truly's getting up there, but yeah, we were just talking about that we were talking about the lockdown not too long ago. It's like, when you first get going, you had nothing to do, so you just fucking partied all night.
Drank and partied.
And it's like, dude, we drank the world, not us, but everyone. Everyone drank the world out of White Claw. They were like, we don't know what to do. Brew more fucking White Claw. It doesn't take long. I know it doesn't take long.
Yeah.
Get to it.
It's water. Do better.
Go to the store, go down to Kroger, go to the sparkling water or seltzer section and just start infusing. Get it to it, man.
That's it.
Recant it.
Oh, man.
yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. So how was your weekend?
Brought back up. I don't know. I don't really remember it.
Okay. It's usually a sign of a good weekend, right?
Yeah, we didn't do anything crazy. We just we hung around, right? We've been
What's up, Jay?
getting
Jay's back in town. So I was
saw
at the
him.
Ranger game the other day.
Nice. Let's go Rangers. Just been chilling, active, doing yard work, some other crap like that. Jacob was here when you came over today.
Yeah.
He's already got ideas about remodeling the whole top half of the backyard, putting a roof over some stuff. I'm like, I don't want a roof. I don't want but I'll do we're gonna pour some concrete, I think, and then we'll put up some pillars, and it's not a roof. What do you call it? A pergola or something? Pergola?
Yeah.
Something like that, like where it's on the roof and you get some shade. You could run some stuff up underneath.
It's
there.
it's not fully shaded. It's got like the slots and stuff like that.
Yeah, on the top.
Yeah.
And then I'll always, I put that corrugated, that tinted stuff on the bar.
Right.
I'll put that on that so you'd be protected from the elements.
Okay.
And then you could probably run something like a ceiling fan or something up there. So, anyways.
Freaking sucked. Yeah, I think he went to watch the Red Sox whoop their ass.
Oh, is that why it sucked? What did anything else suck, Jay? If it did, you call in right now and you tell us why it sucked. Because if there's something else, I want to know. That's all. I'm putting it out there. Because the ballpark, it's kind of hit or miss sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like something will piss you off.
Something always pisses you off.
But I was in a good mood. So anyways, so we were hanging around the house, working around the yard, all that kind of stuff. And then spur of the moment, decided to go to Perry's for a little dinner. And then we were in the pool drinking. There's beer cans everywhere. It's like, you want to go to dinner? Go out there, eat way too much. And the cool thing about going out to dinner and knowing damn well you're going to eat too much, you're in for an early night. There's no where we're going after that. Everyone's on board. You're going home and you're going to bed. I was in bed by 9:30.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
Nice.
Yeah. Then Sunday I don't even remember what I did. I think we just hung around, cleaned up, picked up, laundry, crap like that.
Right.
I'm so ready. We're like 5 Sundays, I think, away from NFL, and it can't get here quick enough.
It's absurd how close it is. It really is.
And then you got playoffs tomorrow, games to be bet on. I'm looking forward to some action.
Some action.
Yeah, some action.
Some live action. Woo!
Yeah.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, it was all right.
Oh, okay.
I'm just ready to. I don't know if the summer, the heat's got me beaten.
The heat was. It's here.
Yeah. It's 105 today. It's just
on the way here. There was
hot.
so many traffic incidences and slowed down traffic, and I don't have the AC in the car right now, so it was brutal.
You remember a handful of years ago? It's really close to remember we had the ice storm or whatever. It was 2010 or 2000, whatever it was, and it crazy weather, right? And then the next year it was so damn hot where tires were blowing out and shit. The asphalt, it had already been over 100 degrees for so long, where you're going 70 miles an hour and you're just having fucking blowouts. And then, so it's feels kind of like that, man. That was a relentless summer. But I'm ready. I'm holding on. I told my boss I almost knocked my damn drink over. Hold on, let me just get this right here. All right. So, anyways, I was talking to my boss, and I told him, I was like, so I tells the guy, it's like, I'm done. I'm ready for the summer. I'm not ready to let go of the summer, but I am already kind of in. What are we doing for Halloween mode?
Okay.
I went to Spirit Halloween. That's what I did on Sunday. I went down to the OG. You ever been to the OG?
The OG?
Yeah, the OG.
No.
The Olive Garden?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That was an OG spirit store. I was like, where's this OG spirit store at?
That's what I did. I just remember what I did on Sunday. Here's what I did on Sunday.
Eat breadsticks, man.
So not only did I kiss Lizzie's ass on Saturday and took her to a really nice seafood dinner, steak and seafood dinner, I did not call her.
I would take her to a nice seafood dinner and never call her again.
Didn't call her, but Sunday, I took her to like 5 goddamn stores.
Okay.
We went to Home Goods, Marshalls, where Academy. We went to like 5, 6 different places. And then I was like, hey, we gotta, because we talked about Olive Garden. I was like, well, we gotta stop over there because I want some salad, some breadsticks. I'm gonna have me 1-2 breadsticks, but I want a buttload of salad.
1-2 bags of breadsticks.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. And then we went to, I go, we got to go to Spirit Halloween. It's open. And now I just saw the second one. It's right next to Total Wine. I almost went there again today just to like look.
The ones over on me aren't open just yet. They say opening soon.
Oh, buddy, you got to check them out.
Oh yeah, no, we frequent it every year.
Yeah,
every year.
They got some good shit this year.
Yeah,
I almost got hit in the face with one.
They've got. All the stores have they're starting to put, like Walmart's starting to put out all their Halloween stuff.
Are they?
Yeah,
I thought they usually wait for because school's about to start. I usually get all that other shit out of the way and then do it.
Yeah, no, they're moving the summer stuff out of the way. School supplies are still there, but they're getting the summer stuff out of the way.
Okay.
To make room for the Halloween stuff. I was there last week, and I didn't pick you up any because last year when I bought them for you, you were upset at me. But the pumpkins are out.
Yeah.
The pumpkins are out.
The big pumpkins? Are you talking about the candy pumpkins?
The candy pumpkins.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
I don't want them yet.
Let me get this bag in the cart real quick. How'd that get there?
I don't want it yet. I
I want it as soon as they show up.
I know. They taste so damn good.
They're so delicious.
I'm trying to take it easy because like I am working out and stuff like that. And like I'm going for walks and I'm trying to do some shit. But candy, that's the other thing I was talking about with being on when we first got sent home, right? I had like 2 or 3 bags of Halloween candy left over, because I went overboard.
Right.
Because usually I do like 5 or 6, and I think I had like 9. But I think I bought some extra ones for like us and like the kids.
Right.
And every fucking night, dude, I was just shoveling like 20 pieces in my mouth, like right before I go to bed.
Yeah.
20 Snickers down the hatch, Reese's Pieces down the hatch. It was insane. It was nuts. I had no self-control.
It's a fun time.
Well, no, it wasn't because I was like 215 pounds, and by the time COVID was over, I was 260. Is it even over? I don't know. Every new day, there's a new fucking thing. Oh, it's election year. That's probably why.
Yeah.
My damn neck is killing me.
Now, freaking. Speaking of like working out and stuff like that, my old buddy Sergey hit me up.
Yeah.
And he hits me up last week. He's like, "Hey, you want to run a half marathon or a marathon in December?" I was like, "No." He's like, "No." I was like, "Sergey, I haven't run in a couple of years."
Sounds like a lot of fun.
And like
apparently, you just jog for an extended period of time.
I did the Dallas half marathon with him a few years back.
Uh-huh.
When I got in real shape, but then I freaking had the surgery on my Achilles, and that I never recovered from that.
Yeah.
Never got back into everything after that surgery. But he was like, "All right, well, what about next year? Got plenty of time." And I'm like,
got nothing but time at that point.
And I'm like, he goes, "Come on." Like, you're not going to leave me alone unless I say yes. Are you, Sergey? He goes, "No, I'm not."
He gave you the come on?
Yeah, I'm just like, all right, I'm in.
Oh, God.
He's like, all right. He's like, "I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to hit you up." He goes,
"What's up, Dylan?"
He goes, I'll hit you up tomorrow and see if you did anything tomorrow." I go, "I'm not doing anything tomorrow, Sergey." I go, "I'm not doing." This was like Thursday or something like that.
Yeah.
Or Wednesday. It was Wednesday or Thursday. And I was like, "I'm not doing anything tomorrow." I go, "I'll start Monday."
All right.
He goes, "All right, I'll hit you up on Monday."
There you go.
And so I got up Monday, just went for a walk, a little bit over a mile. And as soon as I was done, I went ahead and just sent him the screenshot for my Fitbit showing, I was like, "You have to hit me up. I'm going to hit you up."
Nice.
But I did that the first 2 days, and then I didn't do anything this morning because the freaking kiddo hit me I got hit with a pitch that bounced. It hit me right in the knee, so my knee was killing me this morning. But
you almost made it to 15 minutes. That's pretty close. I mean, a minute and a half of that, or almost 2 minutes of that.
Okay.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about your kids and stuff more than I talk about mine. So okay.
I don't ever talk about my kids.
Okay.
That's my business. That's no one else's business. I don't talk about them at all. Like, it's like I don't get. I feel like when you're remember on the league when Ruxin's interviewing with Tom Conklin? Is it Tom Conklin? Conklin. What the hell's his name? Super Agent. And he's on the plane. This is when they go out to the beach for the beach house. And he's on the plane and he gets an interview with the guy and he's sitting there talking to him. He goes, "How's your work? Office conversation." He goes, "Very high level, no spoilers, no kids talk, this and that." I'm like, yeah, that's my office bit right there.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to hear about it. No one cares. It's like, Now, if there's something wrong, yeah, tell me if something's wrong. But yeah, just basic shit. I was like, nah, I just don't care. It's good, right?
Not bad.
It's quite refreshing.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, so we're having 903
I'll have another.
sparkling water. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, yeah, if it had alcohol in it, it'd probably be a little bit better. Like put some tequila in there. I'm telling you, like a splash of tequila would really set this thing off. Dylan, we just did a mock draft over there on Sleeper during the SB Fantasy Football live show. So Alan and I are ready to roll. I guess it just depends on what day. Yeah. And we'd love to have you and Nate on one of these Wednesdays. So it'd be like Wednesday about 7 o'clock Central Time, so 8 o'clock your time.
7 p.m., that is, not a.m.
Yeah.
Want to clarify that.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Get you on there. We got to get, at that point, you got to log in, though. You got to get to camera and all that kind of stuff because we want some commentary.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be good stuff. Good stuff. And if you don't know what we're talking about, SP Fantasy Football, we've kind of taken it away from Strikeout Beer, moved it over there. It has its own identity and everything like that.
It's its own
show.
It's a real boy.
Yeah. And, you can listen to it anywhere you listen to podcasts, and the video's up on YouTube, the live stream as that is. And, we're actually got the league going. So if you are a follower, subscriber, or whatnot, get in. We don't know how many spots are. We're going to only have 12 teams. But we're trying to see if our regulars and the people who were kind of in there last year, we have some people we haven't talked to in a year, so they're kind of going to be kicked out.
Already kicked out.
But we are looking for some, if you want to be in the league and you're not in the league yet, have you sent out emails for our, say, Dylan and Jay? Dylan, are you in?
Dylan hasn't said if he's in. He just sent a picture of a kid holding the phone.
It was the weirdest thing ever. I was
like, what does that even mean?
I don't know what's going on, man.
I don't understand. Are you calling? Is that your agent? You're calling your agent? I don't know.
Don't laugh when Nate drives Cam Newton. He's not even available.
I'm not gonna laugh.
You can't even. What's up, Lizzie? How you doing? You can't even drive Cam Newton. You can't do it. What did Rafi? He wanted to drive Hulk Hogan or something like that, or the
Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk.
What do you mean? This is fantasy.
I need you guys to add a fictional character. God. So yeah, we got that out of the way. It was fun to do, and I love doing mock drafts anyways because you do get a little bit of information. But let's just be honest, it's better to draft with say real people, right? It's better to do a mock draft because then you have some idea what's going on and where players could technically go. We had like 2 teams in there that had just 2 running backs or 2 receivers out of the whole damn
something
thing.
Like that.
It's something absurd. So I was like, okay, this isn't how it's really going to go.
Yeah.
But it was.
I'm going to get some. I'm going to do some. Because I always do a few Yahoo leagues where I employ different draft strategies, right? I'll do the 0 RB. I'll do the hero RB. I think I'm going to do a double hero RB one this year and just kind of see how the team goes, right?
You generally do another bit. It's take a defense and a kicker.
Defense and a kicker in the first 2 rounds. Yeah. I'll do that as well.
How did it go last year?
I made the playoffs.
You made the playoffs?
Made the playoffs. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
I felt real good about the team, and it was Red was like, this team's awful. You won't make the playoffs. I go, he still owes me a shirt.
I saw that guy the other day. He goes live, I think, generally on tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning he'll probably be live. And it's cool. Dude, he's in shape. He's like, I got fit, whatever. He's been working out and whatnot. Job's going good. It's good to see him. It's good to hear from him. It's really good. Man, my neck is killing me. God.
What'd you do?
I told you I strained it or something like that. I don't know. It's just like, man, it's on me. That's why I brought the whiskey. I was like, this will fix it.
Whiskey fixes it.
It's like duct tape. It's like duct tape for your body.
Right. So have you been watching any Olympics?
No.
Nothing?
I'm not watching it.
Highlights?
It's a bunch
anything?
of perverts and assholes.
It's not all perverts and assholes.
And they they try to ruin the
Cletus,
village.
Cletus is here.
Somebody
say whiskey.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
There's no air conditioning in the village for the athletes. They got the cardboard beds.
Yeah, that was the thing that really pissed me off about it. It's like I don't.
It's the no sex beds.
I don't
although
care.
they're still boinking.
I wouldn't if I was might
as well call it shaboinking.
Yeah, I would be the guy that would get in trouble. Now, actually, I think some chick and it's of course some 4 or 3 that's getting in trouble for. I think she got like suspended or something for activities detrimental to whatever. I'm like, yeah, she's trying to hoe it out there. She's trying to, have some fun. She's an Olympic athlete.
She was just trying to have some group activities.
Yeah, I think she's a swimmer or something.
Okay, that checks out. Yeah. There was one athlete that they snapped a picture of. He was sleeping like out in like the park, like next to the bench, and they're like, "What are you doing out here?" It's like, "There's no AC inside my room, so
Oh yeah.
it's nicer out here than it is in there."
Did they have a toilet problem the last time the Olympics were rolling around?
Probably
Some shit like that was a plumbing issue. There's always something. Was there a reason why you brought up the Olympics? You have any
'Cause it's
high
going
level
on.
stuff? I don't care. I just don't care. You want to throw some of your beers in here on the ice or on the
sure.
keep them cold? Yeah, stack them in there, buddy. At least keep them a little chill for you. I'm a sucker for the bars and gymnastics. You know, I generally do. I like it. And I'll go. I'll watch, right? But this year I just haven't. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Lizzie's been keeping up with it, so she's representing the household.
Liz watches it. She's got to go. You know, she did the NBC app just so she could watch it, right? And
Yeah.
she go back and watch whatever she wants to. The kiddo watches it a lot. I was doing a garage sale this weekend. She keep coming out and giving me updates.
Updates, live
Right.
updates,
Yeah.
compares.
This episode is called "I Don't Care."
I swear to God, I would do a whole thing about I don't care.
Have you seen the pole vaulter though?
The guy that didn't make it, he like lied on his resume,
No, was gonna win a medal.
or he hit his wang on it.
Yeah.
yeah. See, I see. I get my Olympic news via Twitter X.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see the video. I just
like
heard
a
about
French
it.
guy or something like that, or I can't remember where he's from, but
I
yeah,
doubt he's French.
would have won a medal.
Yeah.
but his dong hit the bar and knocked it over.
Why don't you have like a jock on or something, or maybe some tight fitting underwear?
He's wearing a freaking onesie or whatever they wear.
That they wear those?
Yeah,
I don't know what the dudes look like. They're wearing like just running shorts and a tank top.
Yeah, no,
it's the
he's-
chicks that got like these shorts that go up their ass.
he's wearing like the tracksuit type thing, you know,
okay.
a little singlet, the onelet, whatever.
If I had such an issue, I'd have it duct taped to my leg.
It's just
There you go, duct tape. You know what I mean? We had as a dude in high school, we were running track or something like that, and his shit fell out of his shorts. I was like, Jesus Christ. I don't know about you, mine doesn't do that when I'm running. I get the opposite effect. I get turtled up in there.
right. He just leaves. He's like, "Hey, you don't need me here. I'll see you later."
It looked like when you open one of those box of it's like, hey, you want some chips, and they open up and the fucking snakes are shooting at it. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I'm like, God damn, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you've had they've got this like late night like recap show
Yeah, sounds boring.
with Kevin Hart and Keenan Thomas.
Out.
Right,
I couldn't be out even
and
more.
it's Liz will hit me with like some of the highlights of it. Right, she's like, "You should watch this, but this part's funny." Or
There's
you
no
know,
highlights.
and there's some. They were interviewing. So we've got this.
Kevin Hart's
we
in it,
got
there's
this
no
kid
highlights.
who's a track runner. He's 16. Kid's 16.
Track runner.
He runs. He's a fast guy.
Runs track.
Yeah.
Why'd
I
you
know.
say it weird?
Just go with it, okay? But anyway, so they're interviewing him,
wanna
and the
go.
kid keeps taking shots at Kevin Hart.
That's
Like-
awesome.
Like he was like, yeah, you know, because they're asking, you know, how do you do? You know, you're going up there and you're running against these, you know, these men, these grown men, and you're 16 and blah blah blah. And he's like, you know, I just realized, you know, I just got to be a man, and I'm not short like Kevin is, so I just step out there and just do it.
Just go, man.
A couple times he takes a shot at him, and goes like I said, I'm not short like Kev over there, so it's like. Oh.
I don't hate sports. I like sports.
No. Here's the thing, and you should know this, Cletus.
I'm actually grumpy.
He hates everything. There's nothing in this world that he likes.
I liked Deadpool and Wolverine.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I hated the first part. But that's just because I don't like getting sync. Liz is over there singing, and she goes, "If you move your hand one more fucking time, I'm going to chop it off." I was like, do not have a good time with me.
I don't know if you know this or not, but my whole thing is I'm grumpy.
I am grumpy.
I mean, I also care very, very little about the Olympics, but I like to know who won the 100 meter. We did. Noah Lyles. Photo finish.
Yeah, I heard it. We came out. There was like 5 dudes, like right all there. Right? It was it all a bunch at the end, or
It
was
was
that
like
some other race?
there was 2 that was. They thought Jamaica had won. The guy from Jamaica had won at first.
Must
but
have been
then
another
they
event.
went back and watched the tape.
Yeah.
And saw, so we won that. You had the whole thing with the women's 100 meter where like the favorite, she pulled out because she's trying to get into the stadium and they're not letting her in.
Yeah, Jesus.
Like there was some mix up or something like that. Her and our girl Shakari Richardson, who she ended up taking second, but the girl that was the favorite, she pulled out because she's like, I didn't get to warm up or anything because they wouldn't let her in, and Sha'Carri didn't get the warm up either, but she still ran, and
Yeah.
she took second.
I'm with you on this, Cletus. I generally will watch the 100-meter because it's exciting. It's like
Who's the fastest man alive?
Exactly, and
Right.
I have fun. The women, that race, I usually don't
How
watch
do the
because
Olympics fuck up so often?
it's too much hair and nails and shit flying around. I can't stay focused on the runner because the hair and shit's all over the place.
Right.
I will say this: this is the one thing I think is saving the Olympics is the Polish runner, the sprinter. I don't know her name, but she's everywhere. And you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I could pull it up. I'm sure it'd be
the Turkish guy, the shooter, was pretty cool.
that guy was a
That guy was a hitman.
That's a
right?
hitman. That dude, I'm surprised he wasn't smoking a cigarette when he did it. Light one up, put the dart in.
Whatever happened to FloJo? Well, she got old.
Yeah, you can't stay young forever.
Yeah.
So
that happened. You got all the women's gymnastics winning a bunch of stuff. I thought it was fun. I did get a kick out of it because when you talk to guys and when you talk to girls, there's two different opinions about Simone Biles, right? The missus was making a comment about
her Iwa Swoboda.
okay.
She's the
She
one that
looks
got
talented.
caught. She's the one that got caught doing the double salute. Did you see that video?
Nuh-uh.
Oh yeah. And so, anyways, yeah, she won a little something.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's like, gymnastics is going to happen today. Can't wait to see what Simone Biles does. I was like, she might pull out. You don't know. Right?
Exactly.
She's like, well, her mental health, blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
You might as well check her into a mental institution too.
You made the trip to where the Olympics are, and you get there and you're like, oh, I can't do it, right? And you're supposed to be the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
But
There you go.
yeah, she looks very talented.
She's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, she's the phenom. There's always someone that takes over the Olympics, and she's the one that did it.
She's-
Yeah, she's the one that did it.
Her and the guy from Turkey.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And the French dude was getting his dong on the pole.
Probably hanging out with Bobby McFerrin, that Irish dude. Yeah. The
But I saw with Simone Biles, she took like silver and I think like the floor event. And this was after she fell so she falls on the beam and doesn't get the medal. And then wins a silver in the floor event. And then the message I get from ESPN, the alert I get, Simone Biles solidifies herself as the GOAT, winning silver in the floor exercise. I'm like, wait a minute. Greatest of all time
got second
got second
at a random event.
in this one random event and didn't medal in the other one, but great. Okay, yeah, okay.
They did
Yeah.
pump. Now the ESPN lost their mind.
We use the term GOAT way too
Well, they pump her up
loosely.
No, she
Well,
could finish dead last, and when she
she bumps herself up too.
when she pulls out 4 years ago,
Yeah,
it's the greatest thing ever. So brave,
brave,
so amazing.
raising awareness for mental health.
Yeah, no, trust me. Life sucks. It comes at you fast. If you can't wear a fucking helmet.
And here's the thing: if you don't,
Like, I mean, Jesus Christ.
okay, so you're going through some mental health issues or whatever. You're having some. Maybe don't go around telling everybody you're a goat. Maybe don't wear your little gymnastics thing that has a picture of a goat on it. It's got like a little goat logo on it.
Brick
Like,
house. That's what I'm talking about.
she's a brick
House.
AEW. You'll see what we're talking about.
TBS. Look, you got the home league they're playing up against. The garage sale. So how was the garage sale this weekend?
It was good. It was good.
You brought a lot of shit back, so I assume you
Yeah.
didn't sell a lot of my stuff.
I saw some of your stuff, just not the pops. It was funny. So there was some guy who showed up who didn't know what pops were.
Okay.
Like, had no
Some
idea.
people might not.
And
you
he's
know.
looking at it, he's like, what are these? I was like, oh, those are Funko Pops. Well, what are those? Are those
Action figures.
I was like, they're like bobbleheads.
There you go.
Right?
Some.
And he's like, all right, are they collectible? I was like, well, some of them are. When he's sitting there looking and he picks out the gold Deadpool one.
Yeah.
The most expensive one there.
yeah.
And he's like, oh man, I really love Deadpool. How much is this one? That's 100. He goes, so they're collectible, huh? I go, some of them are.
Some of
that
them
one
are.
is.
Yeah. ESPN has a quota to use the word goat 13 times. They don't blame them. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Yeah. They're the ones that beat you over the head with it. So you had some characters roll through.
They're just modern Beanie Babies. I had.
I'm not saying they're not. I said 6 months ago they asked into the, or maybe a year ago. I was like, they asked into this. The industry's falling out, but I keep buying. My random ones every so often. I buy like one or two a week, just randomly. I like the mascots. I like buying any trooper, any stormtrooper,
You
or
hit
something
me on
like that.
Spider-Man. They did an 8-bit Spider-Man one.
There you go.
Bought it.
Yeah,
Got me. I was like, oh, I don't have that one.
yeah. I've got
Sucker.
a couple cool ones from Marshall as well for like $5, like the $30 one, the art series or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like the Vaders and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, $6, man. Like, yeah, I'm in.
You could pull it out of that hard case it comes in and sell that and make your money back.
The damn container's worth. Yeah, I'm
Right.
worth that. So,
But yeah, no, it was a good time. We had a car that was the mother-in-law's car that's been sitting there. We sold that.
damn it! I told you to hit me up.
Oh, I sold it.
You don't want to sell it to me?
You didn't want it.
It wasn't for me.
You would have had to put some work into it.
I'm all that.
Yeah. I think there was a little bit more than the battery. There might have been some other issues. It's been sitting for it's been sitting since before the pandemic.
Oh no, shit! That
Yeah,
long? Oh
yeah.
god.
I fire it up every once in a while.
Yeah.
But
Is that oil like just sludge by now?
anyway, so I had a
Damn,
guy.
she took both those.
I was asking 25. I put 2,500 on it, right?
Get
and
your
then I had a
goddamn
guy who
hands
was
off
like,
of
"Oh,
me."
I'll give you 1,600 for it," and
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I already have someone who's going to give me 25 for it." Not having someone, but I was like, "Whatever." No, I'm not
Yeah.
coming down,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, "Well, it's going to cost me like this much to
I
get
don't
it."
care.
Yeah, that's part of buying a car.
Yeah, you're gonna pay that anyway.
Right. And so he's like, "All right, no, cool. Let me go get the cash." And I was like, "How long is it going to take you to get the cash?" And he goes, "About 40 minutes." I go, "You got an hour and a half. We'll give you a little bit extra time just in case. If I don't see you in an hour and a half, it's back on the market." Right. And so he shows up, and he didn't speak English. Okay.
What do you speak?
Spanish.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like Russian.
Yeah,
Ukrainian,
no,
or something like that.
no. That would have been all. I would have led with that.
Yeah.
Some Russian guy, right?
I
I would have sold it for 1,600 to the Russian guy.
I like
'Cause he
talking
would've-
through my phone in different languages.
But we did a little bit of that, but I did that with another guy, and but this guy, he comes back and he had his kid with him who spoke English,
Yeah.
and so he's trying to negotiate through the kid. He's like, "Hey, I did the research. Easy? What? It's not easy. I'm scared of the Russian guy. That's why I'll sell it to him first,
You
because
can
he's
have
going
the
to come
damn
back,
thing. I'm gonna
right?
pay you $1,600 to take the damn car from me.
I'm just scared. A dude comes speaking Russian to me.
Yeah.
And so he's got his kid, trying to go. He's like, "Hey, he did some research. It's going to cost him $800. Will you take 1,800 for it?" And I go, "I already told you, buddy, 25."
I already told you.
And I looked at this kid. I go, "He's got 2 minutes, or I'm selling it to someone else." And the kid looks at him and he goes, "No, no, 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 no," and pulls out his wallet, and he's got the money there. I'm like, "Dude, bro, I'm not. We're not playing these games, dude. I already told you. I had already told you I had someone else. But if you got the cash, let's do this, right?" And so he gave me the cash, and yeah. I was like, I'm not. We're not doing this, buddy. We're not doing this.
Jesus.
So, but yeah, so we got that sold. But no, it's just, what? Garage sales, you always have some characters, right?
Yeah,
You got some
absolutely.
people who think everything costs way too much.
Of course.
Right? Like they bring over, one guy, he's looking at the action figures I have, and he's wanting to get some action figures for his daughter. And he's like, "Oh, he's grabbing girl action figures, Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, Batgirl, and all that."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Were these good for, did your daughter?" He asked me, he's like, "Do you have a daughter?" I said, "Yeah, I have a daughter." Poor guy probably broke down on the way home. No, I mean, he needed a battery. I know that.
Oh, my God.
So he took her for a little test drive around the block.
There you go. Still
So
bought it.
he was like, "Oh, can I take it for a test drive?" I go, "You got to leave someone here." He goes, "Okay, I'll leave my kid." I was like, "All right, that's fine.
Get in the cage.
Get over there, buddy."
I got a cage in the garage.
That dog kennel I got for sale over there.
Hop on in.
It's a big one, It's for a big dog.
Give me your license and your wallet. Actually, just give me your whole fucking wallet.
But he's asking. He's like, "Oh, he asked if I had a daughter." I was like, "Yeah, I have a daughter." He's like, "Well, she played with these?" I was like, "She didn't play with those. Those are new." And he's like, "Oh, they're new? Yeah, they're still in the sealed package,
Oh,
buddy."
God.
But he didn't. Yeah, but yeah, so he bought a few things. And there's one lady. She brings over like a stuffed animal. I was like, "Oh, $1." And she's like, $1? I'm like, "Yeah, it's $1. Like, I don't have anything less than $1. Everything's $1 or more because I don't have any change with me."
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I don't. I'm not carrying coins. It's everything's $1 or more. right? Just you had a few of those people. One guy, he's sitting there and he's grabbing all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a pile and we'll make a deal and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. He makes this big old pile, right?
$4.
And so he brings it over, and I'm like, look, it's all like new action figures and things like that. And I wasn't selling them for the same prices that I saw them at like the antique malls or online, right? I think I was doing all my action figures for like $10 a pop.
Yeah.
On all of them. And so going through and I priced it all out, and it was like $90 worth. So he had a huge pile. It's like $90. He's like, what? I go, yeah. He goes, for this stuff? I'm like, you know what you're doing. Like, I know what.
Did you tell him that?
I tell him, I go, come on, man. These are all brand new, sealed in the box. You know how much these are worth.
Okay.
You're getting a good deal.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, this is a garage sale. I go, I understand that. That doesn't mean I have to give stuff away.
Yeah.
I had to utter that statement twice to people because they're like, well, this is a garage sale. Yes, but that
hell does that
doesn't mean I'm giving things away.
Yeah. What the hell does that even mean?
Sometimes there's items at garage sales that are worth more. That's just the way it works.
I just sold a fucking car. It's like,
I just gave this car away to a guy because it's a garage sale.
it's a garage sale.
People
say that shit to Lizzie all the time.
I'm
Lizzie's
just like,
the fuck? I was like,
no,
yeah,
look,
fuck.
some stuff costs a little bit more. And yet some people that understood that, right? One guy comes over, he bought like $150 worth of stuff. Picked out some nice action figures, a few comics and things like that. I cut him a deal, but, it was still, he's like, okay, cool, not a problem.
Yeah.
You had some people like that, and you had some people who were like, oh, what? For this? Yeah.
I thought they were a nickel a piece.
Well, one guy so Liz had posted it on like the Next Door and the Ring and all that, right? And some guy in Messenger said, he sent like I guarantee you this is a copy and paste message he sends everybody about video games.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys have any video games? Maybe some you haven't thought about in a long time in your closet, in your basement.
I mean, that's why I'm
blah, blah,
interested
blah,
in the
blah,
same
right?
thing. Yeah, absolutely.
And Liz responds back, yeah, we have some video games for sale. And in his message, he's like, just leave them back. Don't put them out. Okay. First of all, they're all already out on the table.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And so Liz was like, hey, what video game? She snaps some pictures and stuff, sends it. And he's like, oh, well, you've already got it out for the general public? Yeah, it was out before you even messaged us, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
People are weird.
I'm not putting stuff back because some guy I don't know messaged me. Right? Like, if you would message me and said, hey, do you have any video games you're selling? I'm like, yeah, I've got this. Cool, I'm coming. Okay, I know you. I'll pull them back for you. But some random dude who's sending me a message that he sends to everybody that has a garage sale?
God.
No. And here's the other thing, buddy. You're not going to get them for the price that you want. That's all there is to it. Yeah. These people.
These motherfuckers. Yeah, Lizzie decided one day just to do one. She goes, I'm going to have a garage sale. I'm like, oh, front yard sale. It was during like Halloween and shit. It was the last time we had an eclipse. Like, not the full eclipse.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I'm like tripping balls out front. I go, why does it look like this out here? What the hell's going on? There's a bunch of little mini crescents everywhere. Never looked up once.
Well, that's good, because you'd be blind now.
I was like, shit, right? I had no idea. I'm such an idiot. But yeah, she's out there selling fucking clothes and cups and shit. Neighbor comes by, buys like a planter or something or whatever. I was like, God, dude, I don't give a shit. It's like, it's crazy. But yeah, everybody's bitching about it's fucked up. But anyways, I went for a walk. On my way home, I was like, I wanted to test these shoes out one more time before I was like, I'm getting rid of these fucking shoes. I was like, knock them. I walk right up to the table, kick them off, throw them up on the table, go inside, come back out. I go, where the hell my shoes go? And she goes, I sold them. Some asshole just showed. I was like,
you put them on the fucking table. What do you expect?
But I was like, good. You know what? Those shoes fucking sucked anyways. I was like, I didn't like them. I don't know why I didn't like them. I just didn't like them. I hate everything.
It's all good.
Jesus.
But yeah, no, it was good. I mean, we did it Friday and Saturday. Got rid of a bunch of shit. Still have a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
It was two of like the hottest days ever.
Yeah.
It
didn't help.
Like Saturday wasn't so bad, but Friday was just, it was freaking hot as balls. Like,
yeah. It was a hot day. It really was.
And I was out there till about 2 or 3 o'clock each day. Was going to pack it up a little bit earlier on Friday, but people just started showing up towards the end. It's like, as long, just like when we do the parking lot sales, right? If people keep showing up, I'm going to stay. Right. When people stop showing up, and then like even then, like we hadn't seen anybody for about 30 minutes. I hadn't seen anybody, so it was about like 3:30. I was going to shut it down at 3. I was like, we'll wait a little bit. Some people just showed up. about 3:30. Hadn't seen anybody in 30 minutes, so I was like, all right, let's start packing stuff up. And as soon as I start packing stuff up,
New wave.
some more people start showing up, and I was like, some of the stuff, like all the stuff I have on eBay, I just brought those totes with me, and I just opened up the totes and just left them out. People want to look through them. People love digging through crap at garage sales.
Yeah.
Right. And so I just had the and I had put the lids down those. I was like, hey, you guys can look at whatever I still have out, but we're working on packing up right now and stuff. But yeah. But even then, like Liz, at one point, Liz goes and gets the signs off the street because we had it on the both ends of our street. She gets the signs, pulls her car into the driveway, pulls it in long way so you can't pull in. There's no signs anymore. We still have stuff there. Still had a couple people pull up.
Yeah, roll
it's just
up.
Like, they just walk up. You still selling stuff? I was like,
it's the internet, man.
Whatever I have out here, man.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned so the next parking lot sale that we have going on. You
October
said
10th.
It's October 10th this year.
Yes, this year.
No. Where's it at? Watauga or some shit? What is it?
Mid Cities Antique Mall.
Mid Cities Antique
Hearst.
Mall. So I assume Lizzie, myself, and Alan will be out there. I think this year I'm not going to.
Oh, Lizzie already said she's in. I told her, and she's like, oh, I'm in.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to do what I normally do by bringing all my shit out there or whatever, like 3D prints and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm going to do. Something's going to be different this time around. So I got to figure it out to make it worth my time standing out there all day. So I don't know. I don't know. So I got to figure out something. So maybe I'll bring some bags. Maybe cornhole tournament or some shit.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna figure out something though. But yeah, no, I tell you what, I'm almost done with a 3D print game. I just am. I don't know why, but yeah. Well, good, man. I'm glad you got that shit out of the way and whatnot. So, all right, moving on to some of the topics we have for tonight. Let's go ahead and
one more Olympic topic. One more.
Goddamn Olympics. Go ahead.
Have you seen what Flavor Flav has been doing?
Well, you told me this last week.
Well,
he's like sponsoring.
He sponsored the women's water polo team.
The water polo team.
But then there was this women's discus thrower.
Okay.
For Vanderbilt, and she posted. She was like, "Hey, Olympics for tomorrow. I'm out here. She didn't have enough. School only sent her with 75% of her rent. She was like, they only sent me with 75% of my rent. Don't know how I'm going to pay for the rest.
Rent for what?
They have to pay to stay out there.
Really?
Yeah.
And those cardboard beds and shit?
You got to pay for that. Yeah.
No, I thought it was fucking free.
No.
Oh, it should be. You're representing the country.
Yeah.
Why would you have to pay rent?
They got to pay for all that stuff. None of that stuff's free.
That shit should be free.
So she was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And like he stepped up and said, hey, DM me, send me your Cash App. I got you. And then the Alexis something or another. He's the
Alexis, Texas.
No, that'd be much more interesting.
Guy?
No.
Alexi or whatever.
Co-founder of Reddit, married
Pornhub.
to Serena Williams or Venus Williams or one of the Williams. He was like, "Oh no, Flavor, I'll split it with you."
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
funny. The owner of Reddit is married to one of the Williams ladies.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Funny.
And so he split it with Flavor Flav, and they ended up covering it. But she was like, meanwhile the school gives these football players enough money to buy a house and a car, but
well, come on, you know fucking why? Come on, she's a discus fucking thrower. She's not feeling 100.
Still.
100. Shut up.
Come on.
No, shut up.
No, you shut up.
Read that comment.
Lee,
shut up.
my
shut
friend,
your stupid mouth.
My friend was a winter Olympian who got stuck in a bathroom at Sochi and had to punch his way out. He got charged for the door.
I'm telling you, that's the shit. Sochi was it. It was like where the plumbing and bathrooms and all kinds of shit went down. Yeah. Got charged. Hey, fucking bill me. I don't give a shit. And I'm taking the door with me.
You've been known to take out a bathroom stall door.
That fucker hit me right in the head. I couldn't have ripped it right off the fucking studs. I was like,
I just remember you just come out and you're like, hey, we might need to leave. Why? I ripped the door off the bathroom stall. I was like, no, you didn't. You're like, all right. So I walk in there and look, and I can't even open the fucking bathroom door.
Johnny Knox of McKinney, Texas, USA bobsled. Funny.
Nice.
Funny. That damn door had it coming. Johnny Quinn. Oh, yeah, Quinn then. I remember Quinn then. Yeah. But yeah, no, that stupid thing hit me right now. What fucking door swings this way? Fuck it.
Well, you were also trashed.
I wasn't trashed yet. We were just getting started. We were ramping up to go out.
You were.
No, we went to like 3 other bars that night.
That doesn't mean you weren't trashed before we went to them.
And the sun was still up. I was fine.
It was not. It was dark when we walked over to the next bar.
It's bright to me. It looked good.
and we almost got in a fight walking over to the next bar.
That was the place?
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck it. I already took one right there. Fuck it. It's like I was ready.
And we had those guys kicked out of the next bar because they were just sitting there just staring us down. I was like, this ain't gonna work, buddy.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? What? Just let's have a drink.
You were actually sitting there doing that. Look at him going, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You were all riled up.
Was that the night they were talking to Lizzie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Wasn't having it that night, buddy. She goes, no, they're my friends. I go, you don't know these motherfuckers. I go, you don't know either one of these dudes. He was like, oh yeah, I remember that night. Yeah, no, fuck that. It
was a good time.
Yeah, it was good.
I had a blast.
A lot of fun.
Got those guys kicked out of the bar, and then we had a good time. What's up, Bob? How you doing?
Bob in the house. How we doing? Yeah, man. No, I mean, sometimes I'm telling you, that door hit me in the freaking head. It hit me right in the face. And so I was like, that's it.
So you don't know how to open a door is what I'm hearing.
All right, so hold on a second. Hold on. If I remember correctly, the stall door didn't open in, it didn't go inward, it came outward. I have never seen one do that. And I was trying to get it in there, and then all of a sudden it popped out, and it hit me right in the head.
The stall doors don't open in because the toilet's in the way. They open out.
Every one that I've been to ever goes in. At our office, they go in. Everywhere.
No.
I'm going to start taking... That's what
I'm going to start doing that.
Join patreon.com/strikeoutbeer. I'm going to start posting every time I go into a bathroom. And I want to show you this stupid thing. Are you joining from my podcast account? Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Do it.
But
do it.
Yeah. Patreon's going to be full of bathroom stall doors here soon. So that's exciting.
I'll put it on the pub. Yeah, no, I'm telling you right now. Listen, I was cool, calm, and collective, just having a good time. And then, whatever happened. And, the Snozcast. There you are, Bob. I got you, Bob. Bob in the house.
So speaking of bathroom stalls, had a awkward interaction in the bathroom.
You have awkward interactions everywhere.
I wouldn't say everywhere. Tropical storm Debbie hits me tomorrow, so I'm having a one-man hurricane party and just drinking. There we go, Lee.
Are you not getting out of there? He's on the coast.
Yeah.
Are you down? You're down towards Charleston, right? Are you?
Yeah.
My kid's up in the mountain. There you go. I talked about my kid. He FaceTimed me today, and he was up hiking with his dog. He's got some Snickerdoodle dog. It's some expensive ass dog.
It's a cookie.
Yeah,
It
sounds delicious. She looks great too. I was like,
why is anyone talking in the bathroom? No. So here's what happens. I go to use the bathroom, and I'm out and about, and I'm out working, right? And I have to stop at the store to do a job, and it's just I gotta take a dump. It's happening,
gross.
right?
Why do you talk like that?
It's just what?
Jesus.
Everybody poops.
Just say you had to go to the bathroom.
It's I need to specify because I had to use a stall, right?
Just say I had to use a stall.
And so I go in, and there's two stalls, the regular one and the handicap. Someone's in the regular one.
Yeah.
So I got to use the handicap.
Yeah.
Have to. Mm-hmm. And so I use it. And then as I'm sitting there and I'm taking care of business, I hear some people out there.
You hear the door open and someone wheels in. And that happened to me at work before.
And I'm like, and they're there, and they're just kind of sitting there, and I just hear it's a father and a son, and they're talking, right? And I'm just like, why are they just standing out there talking? Finish up, walk out. Not one, but two people in a wheelchair.
No shit.
Father and a son in a wheelchair.
Both of them?
Yes. And in the meantime, the guy that was in the regular one had already left, right?
Oh, so
after I got in.
Yeah,
so when they get in there, they don't know that I...
That's the risk you always run, and it'll always happen.
And I walk out and open the door, and the guy just stared at me. I'm like...
Just say what?
The other one was full when I got in.
What are you fucking looking at?
Like... and then I just walk out. I'm just like, this is just.
I walk out and say, "What's up, fellas?"
Just.
I don't give a shit. Nah, because I had you're Larry David. Yeah. I had a coworker that was in a wheelchair or whatever, and so it happened. We only have two stalls on our floor because we have 16 floors. You can go to any goddamn floor. You know what I mean? But we have a ton of bathrooms, but on a single floor, there's only two with doors, right? And so one of them's a handicap one. But yeah, no, I mean. Dude, I mean, back in the day when there's a whole floor of dudes, shit, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, it's going to happen. So anyway.
I can't tell you how many times I walked out of the bathroom at work, and
Yeah, you hear him, and then yeah.
you know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Would be out, and he's just sitting there when you walk out. He's sitting there doing like wheelies
he's
and stuff,
fucking
just
dicking
waiting
around.
for you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, but I knew him, and we were cool, so he never made it. He never made it real awkward.
That's
right?
why I didn't care
Yeah.
either, because I was like, oh no, I'm your. I was like, can I come out of there? I'm like, I'm your fucking fire escape buddy. Get the fuck in there. You know what I mean? I got to carry you downstairs if shit gets real.
Right.
So
I'm risking my life in the stairwell with you, buddy.
yeah, it's like me and another dude. We were like, all right, who's got him or whatever, this and that. Like, yeah. So like, we're like fucking for real part of the fire plan. Like we're on the goddamn org chart. Who's gonna get this guy out?
You got to go to meetings and shit.
Yeah. And they're like, how much can you lift? I go, enough. I go, more than he is. You know, whatever. And so
I'll get him down. Okay.
yeah, I'm just like chunking it down. Like, gotcha. Well, yeah. And so, but yeah, it was like, here you come in, you hear the he puts it back in reverse, you know, whatever. And I'm like, yeah. But hey, that's the way shit. That's how they made the bathrooms. He's not going to the next floor. I'm not going to climb a fucking flight of stairs or anything like that, or go down a flight just to, you know, whatever. And yeah, it's like, all right. But now it's like, you know, he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
We don't have that problem. We don't run into that issue a whole lot. But yeah, I would have walked in and was, what's up, dudes?
I was just like,
Yeah.
as he's sitting there with his son and they're both in wheelchairs, I'm just like, fucking two of you? Like,
Two of you. Don't say it like that. God damn, Alan. So, yeah, I feel you.
I was just like, all right, that's fun.
So, was that your last Olympic
Yeah, I mean, I
topic?
could come up with
bathroom?
more.
Bathroom talk?
I asked you earlier, but you didn't watch Hard Knocks, right?
Nah.
So, I mean, you
Which
have
one?
to.
There's like three of them.
The Bears.
The Bears?
The Bears just started.
The Bears.
And I mean, if you have the opportunity to watch the greatest football team ever with the greatest quarterback of all time, you know, Hard Knocks with them, you've got to watch it, right?
Which is weird because usually we're in the pool and we watch it on Sundays. I don't know.
It's Tuesday.
It's on Tuesdays now? You used to come on Sundays right before like Gemstones
It's
or
been
some
Tuesdays
shit.
for a little while. Like it was Tuesdays when it was the Lions.
I watched it last year when it was the Jets and it was on Sunday nights.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember being on Tuesdays then.
Cool.
And why are two handicapped dudes going to the same bathroom with only one handicap stall? Fail.
Dylan said he's watching right now.
Well, they're at Target, so
Coach's wife is a goblin.
yeah, she's kind of scary looking. Eberflus's wife.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I figure if you're like a head coach or something, you can drag some tail around. Have you seen what's his name's dragging around?
I need you to narrow it down.
New England head coach.
Former head coach Belichick.
Belichick, yeah.
Yeah, dragging around some like 23-year-old or
Yeah.
something like
I
that.
feel like that'd be a headache. Could you imagine doing that? Like
I
even
would
like
not
40.
wanna-
He's in like his 60s, right?
60s. Yeah.
I couldn't do that in my 40s.
Right.
I cannot do it. I'm
Like-
exhausted thinking about it.
Just tiring thinking about it. Like
I'd be on so much coke and fucking what's that blue pill thing called?
a Viagra.
Yeah, I'd be on so much coke and Viagra. I'd be dead in a week anyways. Fuck. Kill me now.
But it kicks off.
Hey, honey,
It-
are you
it-
listening? Can I have some more
It's all
wood for
hype.
reserve?
She's showing him TikTok and shit.
Yeah, I know. Right? Hey, look, this is where the lady talks about her kids and how she wants to be a friend instead of a parent. It works. It works, Bill. Look, they're on vacation in the Poconos this weekend. Gives a fuck. What am I
But
watching here?
they're introducing, they're talking about all the hype going into the season. And like when you have a generational talent, and they're already
I hope he lives up to the hype.
3 minutes in,
Yeah.
if that, they're already saying, comparing him to Michael Jordan. Do you need ice?
Nah, you know what? Maybe a block. If you can get me a block out of the fridge in the garage. They're
you
stacked up on the right, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And then a bottle.
But they're already comparing him to Michael Jordan. They got the Bulls intro guy that would intro him, playing the Bulls music as he's coming out. Like, you want to talk about a way to
Nick
to
Saban
make
was on it, right?
Nick Saban showed up, and that was the big thing Saban talked about. He goes, the biggest thing that causes these quarterbacks to fail is the expectations.
Yeah.
And he's looking at Eberflus because he coached Eberflus in college. His first coaching job was with Toledo, and Eberflus played for him at Toledo.
Was he a quarterback or something?
No, he's a linebacker.
Linebacker?
Yeah. Big old neck rolls and all that. Oh, yeah. They show the video.
yeah, I like
Dude,
that.
he's just out there just trucking people.
Nice.
But, yeah, but he's talking
Back
about
when
like,
it was
the biggest thing
a
is
sport, you know what I mean? Not this,
when it's a man's
yeah,
league.
not this Nancy thing they got going on. I'm just kidding. I'm for
They're playing
protection.
flag football now. Might as well be.
I'm for the protection.
Right. But yeah, they're already comparing him to that. And same as like, the biggest thing is expectation goes. And you got a guy with a ton of expectations.
I don't ever feel like this is a problem. I get to have fun on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
We were doing this
Sometimes I feel like
before we
that's a
even
once a week thing.
Before we even put a camera in front of us. We were doing it every Wednesday anyways for softballs.
We drank every Wednesday anyways. We just put a camera in front of us.
Yeah. Yeah. If you ever want to hop on and have a beer or something like that, let us know. Like, seriously, it's been a while, too. We hadn't seen you in a while. We've been kind of off of social media for a little bit. Well, we're still there. The presence is still there, but, we just we don't interact with everybody. But, yeah, if you want to hop on, promote your stuff, talk about some beers or some whiskey or something like that, we're here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Yeah. We bumped it back to 8 p.m. because we do our fantasy football podcast at 7 now.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Shoot us a message over there on Facebook.
Yep. Or
well, he's on Facebook. That's why I said Facebook.
Yeah. Strikeoutbeer@gmail.com if you want to email.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
Here we go.
Faux show.
We'll make it happen, Captain. But yeah, no, they're already pumping him up as he's the greatest thing ever.
I feel like it's just too much.
Too much.
What if he comes out and kills? What if he slays?
I mean,
like, dude, if he comes out and it's like the greatest show on turf, buddy, how cool is that going to be? I mean, you're not going to like it because you're in that division, but well, not you personally, but your team that you root for.
I am personally. I signed up. Yeah. I'm in now.
You're not personally, unless they sell like, was it the stock options and stuff like that? And unless you own the team in some shape or form or on the team,
if they do that,
don't say we
they did that with the
Packers.
I will say we in our because
Saturday nights at 9 Eastern time, 8 o'clock our time. Maybe we can lock that down. I got as soon as I get clearance from the wife. The wife likes to go to fancy dinners on Saturday night.
Well, first you get her sloshed in the pool, then you're like, let's go eat some food.
Yeah.
You want some steak?
Yeah. But yeah, no, we're down for sure. Yeah, it's we've definitely been trying to do more of that and be more available for people and things like that. And between the baseball podcast, the fantasy football podcast, and Strikeout Beer, and there's always for Strikeout Beer, there's always like, yeah, dude, like it's like we mismanaged it a little bit. Like we got off center and went left, went right, and just kind of like, all right, well, let's just drink and have some fun. Hey, babe.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll take some
Look at this.
And a little Woodford Reserve.
There we go.
Yeah, put it right there. Just put it down. Put it down on the table.
Oh, what's up, Tilly?
There you go. The Tilster's in here.
Yeah.
She's a terrorist.
Yeah, she is.
That dog is a menace. I'm telling you right now, man. So we have we got a dog. When did we get this little fella?
Last parking lot sale.
May 4th. So we got a May the 4th.
Yeah.
And she's a Yorkie, and she is an absolute terrorist in our house.
Dude, when that little barrier that you had set up there, right?
She jumps right over it.
Dude, oh, she took it down.
Did she?
Like I saw her. She was chasing me, and I was like, I stepped over it, and I was like, ha, can't get me now. She stepped back, got a running start, and jumped, ran into it, knocked it down. I was like, ha ha, I got you.
The crazy thing about her, thank you, honey. And if you want to hand me that, the crazy thing about her is she can jump like really high.
Yeah.
So she jumps. She'll get up all the way up on this table.
You were telling me that.
Yeah. And she jumps up on like everything else. I'm like, she stole a piece of beef jerky out of my hand. I had one in my mouth in one hand, and the other one I was walking with it. She fucking snagged. She got a running start on the couch, ran her all the way around, and Tom Cruise that shit. It was crazy. There we go.
All right, cool.
He was sitting at his desk.
Yeah.
I think he was working on like recording like Ranger Roundup or something like that.
Right.
And happens to look up in the camera, and she's sitting on top of the table, just sitting there, tilted head, just watching.
What's up?
Hi, everyone.
What are we doing? There we go. There's the intro girl, Leslie. We hadn't heard from her in a while.
Come on, mommy.
There you go. All right. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye, Tilly. Bye, Leslie.
She's there.
There you go.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Having some drinks and telling stories. Let's make it happen. I'll reach out via email.
There
Sounds
you go.
great, man. Let's do it. Yeah.
We got some stories. We got
We have stories.
It's not. I didn't see you come over there on Instagram. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. If he really wanted, he's talking all the way back on the garage sale and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I got it over here, but yeah, I'm just like, dude, I'm all over the place tonight. So
We mismanage everything.
yeah,
Spoiler alert.
I probably should have poured more in here. I'm gonna get something real quick. All right, what are we talking about?
Let's see here. So Hard Knocks is happening.
Oh, was there anything else with Hard Knocks?
No, I mean they're talking about, hey, he's gonna have to succeed because they're surrounding him with so much talent offensively, right?
Yeah.
They've gone all in. Are you guys doing the Roadcaster 2?
Yeah, that's what's right
Yeah.
here. Yeah, we have a Roadcaster. We have the OG one, the first edition. Yeah, I don't have the new one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you got DJ Moore, you got
Which
Keenan
they
Allen.
signed DJ Moore to a contract extension.
Massive.
During, he's the highest paid Bears player ever.
Yeah.
But it's like during a practice when they happen. Like Ryan Poles calls down to like, I guess like his assistant or something like that. And he's like, hey, can you discreetly go over to coach and ask him if he doesn't mind if DJ comes up here while special teams is out there so he can talk to his agents and we can hammer this out. And he's like, yeah. So he comes up there, signs the contract stuff, goes back down to practice. He looks over his guys like, hey, just resign. He's like, what? Wait, well, you didn't tell me about this. He goes, I just did it.
Oh, Jesus.
I just did it, man.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he's got nothing but talent around him. I mean, he's set up for success. They did more for him than they did for Justin Fields. Justin Fields running for his life every single week. They did bring in DJ Moore. Cole Kmet was there, but the offensive line, and they didn't have all the pieces they have now. So they are setting him. They're like, we're all in. I said we're not all in, but they got more money to spend.
Here's
but,
the thing, though.
yeah.
Like, how many times are they going to do this?
Yeah.
Right? Well, they're like, oh, we've got our guy.
Well, they didn't do it for Fields.
Well, but when they draft him, they're like, hey, we got our guy, right?
Yeah.
You spend your first round pick on him. Hey, this is our guy.
Yeah, yeah.
You traded up for the number 2 pick to get Trubisky. Hey, this is our guy.
Yeah.
I mean, they do this whole song and dance.
Yeah.
And then, a lot of people in Chicago are still think they gave up on Justin Fields too early,
I think so as well.
right? But they're like, oh, but this is a generational talent, once in a lifetime.
That's
But
what they say. We'll see.
here's the thing: if he doesn't come out of the gates doing good, that city's gonna just bury him.
Yeah.
They're not gonna. He's not gonna get the Peyton Manning treatment. Where Manning comes out his rookie year and throws 28 interceptions, right? And everyone's like, yeah, he's in Indy, whatever. Who cares, right? No. Hey, have a good one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We'll be in touch.
But he's not gonna get that treatment. Right?
Absolutely insane.
And, the other thing, I heard some people talking about that they're pointing out is they didn't bring any veteran quarterback in to
Back him up.
help him out.
Yeah.
Right? You got Tyler Bagent, who was all right last year for
He
a
was
little bit.
serviceable.
Right?
Yeah.
You've got Brett Rippin. He's been in the league for 6 years.
He's been in the league for a while.
But-
no success, though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then you got another rookie in Austin Green, I think the kid's name is, or something like that.
What you're getting at is it's not like the Favre to Rodgers to Love. You know what I mean? There's not that someone else can show you what's going on,
Yeah,
kind of guide you or whatever.
Bring a freaking Andy Dalton in.
Why not?
Right?
Yeah.
Bring someone in who's been a starter in this league, knows what it takes to help the kid along.
Yeah. And,
Right?
I mean, yeah, and success in the postseason. Now, first round bounce, things like that for Andy Dalton, but that's not his fault.
made it.
But yeah, he made it there. I mean, it's not his fault that Burfict decided to kill Antonio Brown. But
We're still suffering for that, by the way.
we are.
And I'm not even a freaking Bengals fan.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, do just a little, give him a little bit of guidance. You know what I mean? Someone that's been there, someone that's got some experience. I mean, there are guys out there that have it. I mean, I'm not against bringing in what's that guy's name? I'm drawing a blank. He's on the NFL show now, but smartest guy in the league, went to Harvard.
Ryan Fitzmagic.
Fitzmagic, yeah. I was like, bring him in, just let him just be a backup.
Matt Ryan still wants to come in the league.
Let him in.
That guy's
You know what I mean?
knows a thing or two about winning.
You know,
I mean, he knows a thing or two about losing a Super Bowl too, but
Yeah.
that's not necessarily on him.
right. And so there is a lot of different things that you can do for this kid. I mean, it seems like, and he's hyping himself up too.
Flacco was just sitting there. Bring Flacco in.
Yeah.
You know?
Jesus. He showed what he can do.
Dude,
Balled out.
he was almost a top 10 fantasy quarterback last year.
Playing
And,
3 games.
It's ridiculous.
Dude was out of control. Yeah, I'm with you. And it shows you that, like, no one's above just hanging someone out to dry. You know what I mean? But this is your guy. This is your guy again. You've built, now you have done a lot. Like, he's got talent to throw to.
He does, but there's an adjustment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's always an adjustment.
So what do you think? You recommending Hard Knocks or no?
I mean, this is the greatest football team of all time, according to.
Well, I'm talking about television wise, and
I mean, yeah,
it's good to watch.
I don't.
I'm not
I don't
talking
mind
about
Hard
like
Knocks,
the great.
right?
I'm not talking about that shit.
It's fine. It's Hard Knocks, right?
Yeah. We watched a little bit, and then like I was done Like after a couple episodes, Lizzie wanted to keep watching because Aaron Rodgers, right? It's A-Rod. What if she's a big fan? I got her into fantasy football like an idiot. And I should have done it, but yeah, it's like okay. Like, is it worth watching? It probably is. We love the Browns still. Like when the Browns come out, it's like I bought into the hype. Like, here we go, baby.
That one coach, the offensive line coach,
He got that belly going and shit. Like,
he doesn't believe in stretching.
yeah.
When we were storming the beaches in Normandy, they were like, "Hold on a second, before I jump on this beach, I got to stretch real quick."
I mean, he's not wrong. Cheapo air. I don't think I'm going to use cheapo air if I want to go somewhere.
I mean,
if I'm 17
it's
years old,
probably better than Spirit.
Sure. I'll fly Spirit anywhere. You watch your fucking mouth.
Oh no, I love Spirit too.
It's Frontier I don't like now.
Was talking to some of the parents on the kiddo softball team, and they just had a flight on Spirit from California, and they're like, she was like, yeah, it was good, and a couple other parents were like, I've had nothing but problems with Spirit and blah blah. I was like,
If you read the instructions, you don't have problems.
Yeah,
but you don't read instructions.
They've been doing with a lot delay type stuff though.
Has it happened? Shit.
And we had it happen once.
Yeah.
On one of our trips to Vegas, we got delayed a couple hours.
Years ago.
But we just sat at the hotel bar and drank more.
Yeah.
So
I think
we were good.
The one thing that got me on this Frontier
Hit up the Chili's too.
We were a little delay going there, and then we were a massive delay coming back, and I was spent. I was done. It was just too fucking hot. But yeah, I mean, it's just I actually really enjoy. I like Spirit going out there, and listen, I'm not using Spirit for anything else other than going to a day trip to Vegas. You know what I mean? I don't use them to go anywhere else. I use them to go to Las Vegas for one day.
We used them once to go up to Michigan. Mm-hmm. We used them on the flight there. The flight back, we flew someone else, but it was just a lot cheaper. Even with having to pay for the bags, it was just super cheap. And that was a family of three. It was, me,
and especially if you pay in advance too, like with the bags. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if you say no like once, I think it like the shit like with Frontier. I noticed that it's like they're like, oh, you sure? We'll get you some more shit right now, or cheaper or whatever. But with Spirit, it's been fine. We've been out there since on our day trips and stuff like that. It's been fine, and I'm in. I'm in on it. But like I said, if I'm taking a big trip or I'm going somewhere that I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm not doing that. But my boy flies here, Spirit from Charlotte. He don't give a shit. Backpack. He don't give a shit about nothing.
Yeah.
But if you want to bring bags, read. Because that one day that the first time I ever flew him, I did not read. I was not reading very carefully. And I'm like, nope. And I get there and I see that $100 red sign. I go, I almost threw all my shit away. I almost threw out like my a couple clothes, like a couple pairs of underwear and like speaking of Chili's too, a Chili's Twos bag. And was like, this is my carry-on now. Because they were like, if it's got wheels on it, it ain't a carry-on. It's not a personal thing.
Right.
I'm like, fuck.
Just rip the wheels off,
bro. I almost threw that shit away. I was like, the luggage too. I was like, I can't. That kind of shit, I cannot handle. I can handle so much stuff. I am amazing under pressure in like certain situations. Oh, buddy, it was a problem.
Our years of playing softball together say you are not good under pressure.
Every time these kids have been hurt around me and shit like that, steady as a rock. I got one kid that got shot out of a golf cart, cracked his skull. Another kid got hit by a car. Got another kid that got his foot wide open, whatever. Lizzie's freaking out. I'm cool as a cucumber.
Right.
I'm like, just take it easy. But yeah, that airport, fuck, I'm losing my mind. I go, I'm about to throw all my shit away and go to Marshall's. And then throw all that shit away because I can't afford to bring it home.
Might be cheaper to mail it back.
Yeah.
You gonna take the Allen Iverson approach?
Yeah, fuck it. Don't need it.
Dude never took freaking clothes. Bought new clothes every city he went to.
There was one time I was missing clothes. Like I was like, where the fuck is this shirt? I wear it I wear this shirt all the time. I left a whole fucking row of clothes in Mexico. I never take my clothes out of my bag. But we're there, and I'm like, well, fuck it. I don't want it all fucked up, this and that or whatever. So we're in we're in Cancun or some shit. I take my clothes out and put it in a drawer. left all that shit there. I'm talking like shit that I've like shirts that I love, you know, shorts that I wear all the time, all that kind of shit. I left the whole like fucking wardrobe. I go, this bag is light as shit. I was like, you sure it's all my clothes? She goes, yeah, it's all my.
Open it up and it's just empty.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, that's all your clothes. I go, God damn it, I'm missing some shit. I got home. I go,
I always do the
we burned through the whole hotel.
the hotel
Multiple
every
times,
time.
multiple times, yeah.
You know, check it a few times. Then once we get all the bags out,
Check it one more
everything's
time.
out. Everything's out of the room. It's all in there. I go up to the room one last time. I had one time we stayed in the hotel where we left the kiddos blanket, and this is when like when your kids are that certain age and they have
They're
their
little.
one blanket,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And we got home and it wasn't there, and it was like called the hotel up. They're like, if you're more than welcome to come up here. You know, they ain't cleaned the room yet or anything like that. And so they'll get there, and it was like between like the nightstand and stuff.
Oh, it was
like
local,
that.
so you could actually
It was
go get
It was local. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we went and stayed in like
A little
went and stayed in,
staycation
Dallas,
action.
a Dallas thing.
Nice,
you know.
nice.
And yeah, or Fort Worth, I think it was. But yeah, I was able to get that. But yeah, it was.
We used to leave shit hanging on the back of bathroom doors and shit. And that's us going back through it again, but we're opening the door and just looking. And then fucking, I mean, you had like fucking,
Yeah.
the sleepwear and stuff like that, and whatever. And
I go through that, like, when you have like, when you see on the movies where they got the missing body, right? The missing person, they're going through the field and everyone's out all across spread. That's how I'm going through. I'm going all the way through it, lifting the mattress up just in case something got under the mattress. And yeah,
I think it's just us getting older now. We don't give it. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I could chunk my luggage right back in that fucking room. I don't fucking care. Like, I don't care. The only thing I really need is like, I need my glasses. And I think that's about it. I got my glasses on my cell phone. I'm fine. Because getting new glasses sucks.
gotta have an appointment.
You gotta do all that bullshit. But yeah, I've been down that fucking road and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm done. Just fucking done.
Yeah.
Is that Colorado? Yeah, they're in Colorado. I was gonna go to Colorado and because they have a game down. Their Field's downtown. Coors Field's downtown.
Yeah.
And in the backdrop is Coors.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I gotta get out there.
We did a day trip out there.
Yeah,
Once.
you told me about that. You went to
actually,
Denver.
we stayed overnight. Actually, it was one of those where we flew in that night, and so we had that night and the next day.
Nice.
So like our flight left at like 7:00 the next evening, and we got in at like 9. I think it was like 9:00 or something like that. That the night before.
Nice.
And so got there. It's cool because like you get off your plane, you take the train to downtown. Our hotel was a couple blocks over. Everything you can walk to everything there. The next day we did take an Uber a couple times because it was during the summer and it was a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
So there was a couple of places that we went to. It was a little bit further than we wanted to walk. It was like later in the day and it was hot. So we took an Uber a couple times, but for the most part, we just walked everywhere.
Nice. Real
And
nice.
we booked it, I think like 2 days before we went or something like that. And the Rockies were playing, but it was one of those, and they had a day game, but it's one of those where if we do that, that's what we're doing for that day, right? And
Well, I mean,
we wanted to, the cool thing about downtown Denver is there's a ton of breweries there.
Yeah.
And they had like this like beer garden set up for the summer. So like they had this in this little downtown area. They had a bunch of tables set up and they had like cornhole and ladders and all that stuff set up there and food trucks and just a ton of breweries out there. So it was a good
Nice.
time.
Yeah. That's one thing we're looking at. And then I'm supposed to go to Boston next month. This month or whatever. I was like, no, we need to go in September and we're going to be at the Ranger game next week, but they got canceled. Oh, hell broke loose this summer. Like hell broke loose. But yeah, dude, I was like, just more trips. But yeah, when I saw that stadium, I go, oh shit, that's Colorado. I was like, because I've already looked it up and like, hey, we can go on this weekend and we'll be there. Because most of the time, that's the other thing, right? Like Frontier or Spirit, they fly to Denver for like peanuts.
That's why we went to,
Yeah.
I think for both of us round trip was like $65
Right?
for round trip for both of us. $65 total. It was insane. It was just one of those where it's just, because that was back when we used to pull up Spirit. We used to pull it up like every Monday, and because the flights were on Wednesday, or were they Thursday? Wednesday or Thursday.
Went Tuesday to Tuesday,
But
through
no,
Thursday
Wednesday
or-
was the
that's
cheap
fine.
day. Wednesday was always the cheap day.
Yeah.
And so you pull it up on Monday, and it was always real cheap for Wednesday, and just look and see. And like one day I pulled it up and was looking, and I was like, Denver. I was like, hey, babe, think you could get your mom to watch the kids? She was like, I think I could do that.
Telling you.
Yeah.
You hop on a plane, just take off for a little bit, have
Right.
a little bit of fun.
It was during the summer, so this was when her mom was teaching still. So she was off during the summer, so she didn't have to worry about work or anything like that. And it was great.
I'm telling you.
It's a good time.
What we got before we go?
So football stuff is still happening, right? Did you see the
Just
Eagles
started.
had their open practice and they had 50,000 people there
Oh my! Oh yeah.
at the state. They had it at the stadium. They had
Not like an open tryouts, open practice.
No,
yeah,
practice,
yeah. No,
yeah.
yeah. They filled
Fif-
the stadium was crazy.
50,000 people out
Yeah.
there. Insane. Like you're not getting that with a majority of teams. 50,000 people
A
showing
handful
up.
of teams. A
There's a
handful of teams
few.
will drill that. Yeah,
There's a few. The Eagles are one of them.
of course.
And not one of those fans was happy the entire time. Because if there's something you know about Eagles fans is they're all just angry.
They're pretty mad about everything.
It's just life in general.
Yeah.
Right?
They're not having a good time.
No.
Slap's in the house. Slappy, how are we?
Someone complimented my parking today. There was a note on my windshield that said "parking fine."
Oh, there you go.
Fine.
It's always nice to have a nice little, little feedback about how did you pull in? Did you back it in?
Yeah. You watch anything on TV?
No.
House of Dragons over.
Jesus Christ, thank God it's over. I have a sneaky suspicion that Righteous Gemstones will be coming out in January of this, after the holidays.
Okay.
January 2025. I'm looking forward to it. Penguins come out September 19th.
Yep.
But yeah, I went through House of Dragons. If you follow us on Twitter or whatever, you know that I am not a fan, or Facebook. I think I put it on both. But yeah, no, it was the worst season of television I've ever seen in my life.
I don't think that's true.
It's goddamn awful. There's a new Batman series on Amazon. What's it called?
Caped
Caped Crusader?
Yep.
What'd you think?
Here's my beef with it.
I'm just okay with it.
I was okay with it. Have you watched it all?
No.
Okay.
I took another nap today watching Vegas Vacation.
Okay.
And I could hear it in the back of my head. It goes, that's a bigger flame than the red drink. Or blue drink or whatever the hell it was.
I watched the whole season.
Yeah.
Knocked it out in, I think it was like 2 days because I didn't start watching it.
It doesn't take long.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I think 8 episodes, 8 or 10 episodes.
And they're all
something
like fucking 20 minutes.
that. Right.
Yeah.
Knocked it all out. Here's my thing, and I'll keep it spoiler free, but it's year one. This is year one Batman, right?
Yeah.
You know this because they're like, the very first episode, they're talking about, have you heard the rumors? There's this bat creature, whatever. And all the
They're trying
villains
to
are
take
all
him in and
brand
stuff like
new,
that, yeah.
right?
You get a lot of villains, though.
He cleans everything up way too easy for this being year one, right?
Yeah.
And it's
Every episode's.
it deals with the villain just like that.
Yeah,
Cape
yeah.
Crusader is not too bad. Sausage Party Foodtopia is hilarious. I do want to watch that.
You know what? I'll put it on tomorrow. How about that?
I do
Just
want
for
to
you,
watch
buddy.
that. I almost fired it up today.
Yeah.
Almost
I've seen
did.
it. I've seen it. I was like, the previews. I'm like, hey, here we go. I'm kind of in. I mean, I can't get her to watch that show. We're almost done with Entourage.
Okay.
That close.
Okay.
And then with Community, Troy just went to the AC repair.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so you're getting close to done with that.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to slow down now because I don't want to fucking end it. But yeah, no, I was like, But yeah, Liz's like, put Entourage on. Oh my God, damn it. All right, fine.
All right. I'll put Entourage
Yeah.
on. You got me.
No, but tits bouncing around in my face all night. I'm like,
It's
yeah.
a good time.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that was cool.
That's cool. That's fun.
Yeah.
But no, I watched
Louis Ayres having a good time.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny today.
What the hell's that?
The newest Indiana Jones movie that came out. Came out a couple of years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the one he was bitching about? He didn't want to do Star Wars, but they wouldn't let him do the new Indiana if he didn't do the Star Wars.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
How was it? Was it terrible?
It wasn't awful. It was
Pretty bad.
entertaining.
If you say that, it's awful.
It was entertaining. It kept me entertained. It was a little too long. It's like 2.5 hours.
Fuck that.
A little too long, but
The only amount of time I give to that is the classic Titanic.
I've watched that once.
That's it. Once?
Once.
I've seen it
When I went and
hundreds
saw it
of-
in the theater.
hundreds of times.
Well,
Big fan. Huge fan.
just, I'm sick and tired of you got to if you watch it, you got to watch that bitch Rose betray him every day.
Every time. I wanna jump on the screen and I'll drown Rose just to throw Leo up on that door, and then I'll go quietly into that good night.
Well, there's room for both of you on that door.
Oh, fuck it. He can survive. I'm gonna drag Rose down to the fucking Atlantic. Yeah. I want to make sure she's done.
She deserves
Cheating
it.
asshole.
Yeah. She was a hoe. Faux show. Faux show.
There was a couple like funny clips about that or whatever, about like chopping that movie up. It's like, yeah, that bitch was a fucking liar and a cheater. It's like,
Right?
Bill Paxton had reason to not really buy into her bullshit immediately, and there was reason.
Yeah. All she was doing was trying to piss her. Her parents wanted her to marry someone she didn't want to marry. So she spent the whole movie pissing off her parents by slumming it with Jack. And then, she's like, oh no, Jack's my forever, whatever. And then they're on the door, and she's like, she starts to have some second thoughts, like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm getting ready to come into a lot of money because I'm the only one in my family that's going to survive.
Oh God.
So, yeah. We'll see you later, buddy.
We'll see.
I'll never let go. 2 seconds later. Whoops.
Whoops.
I don't think she understands what never means. Does not understand what the word
so
never
that's the only
means.
time I'll allow any movie take up 3 hours of my time. That and Hateful Eight.
I'm trying to think if I've seen that one or not.
It's Kurt Russell, Snowy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know if I've seen it. Yeah. She was for the streets.
She was for the streets.
Until
it's not really a love story. It's just a hoe story. You know what I mean?
It's about a rich girl being a hoe.
Yeah.
Faux show.
Yeah, fucking Jay. Just when you thought this guy wasn't around.
Get you. He's back again.
He's actually back in.
The puking rally, we'll call it.
I do need to try.
Yeah. No, you know what? I did enjoy the season finale of House of Dragon. I
was
love
terrible.
everything it's setting up.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I do.
There's no way you liked it at all, because now you're like, oh shit! All right, next season, here we go. Nothing happened this season, so now I got to wait till next. season.
No, well, next season you're gonna have the big old the Battle of the Gullet.
Maybe, or maybe they're gonna push it next week.
No, they've already come out and said.
Oh yeah,
it's happening next season.
Okay.
And it's gonna happen early in the season. But you've got all the army set up, right? But then you've also got Allison, who's completely betraying her family. Like,
yeah, why is Otto locked up? They ever say anything about
no, so you don't know what's going on with Otto. What's going on with him? I don't know, man. I need to find out. All that guy's ever tried to do was do right.
No.
And then
He whored out his kid
well, yeah.
at like 12 years old. That fingernail picking ass kid of his. Like autistic kid. Was she autistic or
No,
something?
she's not autistic.
Wasn't something wrong with her?
I hate there's only 8 episodes of The Boys. I love The Boys.
Didn't watch this season. Liz said it sucked. I hadn't watched it since season 1 or 2.
It didn't suck.
Liz said it sucked.
No. It didn't suck. Wasn't their best season, but it didn't suck.
Is there more?
Of The Boys?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, there's been, it's like season 4 or something
No.
that.
There's more after this season?
Yeah, there's one more
Oh,
season.
Jesus
One more
Christ.
season left.
Is Homelander still sucking down tit milk?
He's got a new titty milk.
I saw
lady.
someone
Yeah, yeah.
spray him. She's like hosed him down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah. No one else has
he's
breast
like-
milk.
It looks like he's like, you're not pregnant. She's like, no, but you take a certain regimen of vitamins and pills, and you can make happen. He goes, slightly enlarges your heart a little bit, but it's worth it for you.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Don't watch it. Not a fan. Don't care.
I love it. It's great. Good stuff.
Say that about everything.
No, I
And
don't.
half the shit sucks.
I do not say that about everything. I literally just talked about Cape Crusader and did not say I love it. It's great. I said it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's okay. Everything gets cleaned up too quickly there with it.
Oh, boy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's up, Ed?
What's up, buddy? How
we
are
doing?
you? How you
Hope
doing?
we're doing good, man.
Yeah. We're just hanging out, talking, bullshitting.
So the White Sox suck.
They did not suck yesterday, and then they're right back to, oh no, we suck again.
There's 61 games under 500.
We're doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. On the show and in real life, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, boy. Oh, he's talking about the chick. She got the milkers.
Yeah, she does.
I don't think so. I thought they were rather small. But I'm used to
They're
larger.
They're supple.
Yeah, see, I'm used to the well-endowed women. So anyway, speaking of the White Sox, they went on how many losses?
21 straight.
21 straight. Let me tell you this right now, real quick, because I did want to talk about this for a second. If he would have slapped a hundo at the beginning, caught it on the way, first game, and rolled it. I saw this thing get posted, and this is like
and pulled out at the right time.
well, a handful. That is life in general. If you would have, it was like it reached a 250, but that was like 5-6 days ago, right? You would have cashed in $250,000, and then if you would have kept it because someone else did it again, like fuck, they're still going, whatever. And it was the day or two before.
That's what she said.
Yeah, if it was a day or two before because they actually won yesterday, I told you they won.
Yeah.
$787,000.
Ed just got home from a family vacay, chilling on the couch. Saw you two guys were live, so here I be.
I logged in, and this guy's just out there living his best life. Like I'm never on my personal account,
Right.
and I noticed that. I was like, look at this guy just out there just having fun.
L-I-V-I.
I'm telling you, man. Like Jesus,
That's it, man.
I'm in on that. I like to have a good time.
Yeah. 61 games under 500.
Let me tell you about somebody that just joined us on it. I don't know if he just joined us on Instagram. I'm watching now. Aaron Chambers
What is up? How does fight go the other day? He had a fight the other day.
killed
Or
him.
last
dude.
week.
I mean, he didn't kill him, but yeah.
Took care of business.
Yeah, he won. Yeah, so
Nice.
I hate that I didn't see it now because I hope he's here. I hope he's listening or whatever.
Right.
Because you got to check him out,
That guy
especially on
is-
Facebook. Like that's where he posts all his shit. My God, that dude's he's a destroyer.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, did some fishing. I haven't wet a line in shit years. Like Lizzie and I were talking about that. I was talking to my dad about that not too long ago. That was one thing my
He is a
grandmother
beast,
loved to
Jay.
do. Like we used to go fishing. We go to the game farm and stuff like that. Game park or game. I think it was game farm. Oh shit, my neck. And but yeah, I was like shit. I hadn't been fishing in forever. Old photos are starting to pop up. Back when I had the boat, like
Okay.
my brother
Yeah.
Horton, me and Lizzie be on the boat just out there. Just either I was always out there fishing. It was like shit. You want to drag your ass across the lake? Go drag your ass across the lake. I want to go fishing. And yeah, shit's crazy. He's a beast. I'm telling you. Small but not, there you go. It's all about fun. My whole thing about fishing is drinking. I like drinking.
Yeah.
I have a couple of drinks. I got boarded once, like one time. How about 50 for Snoop at the
I saw
he got paid that much?
that problem.
And then you were telling me about that chick that couldn't pay her rent because she's a disc thrower?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I did see a funny tweet where a guy he tweeted that his mom had called him to let him know that how much she's enjoying watching Snoop at the Olympics. Like has made it enjoyable to watch the Olympics, watching Snoop there. And he goes, I had to remind my mom about the time when I was younger when she grounded me for a week because I bought his album.
Exactly. It was probably back in 1993, and it was called Dog. Was it Doghouse?
Doggy style.
Doggy style,
My
there you
name,
go.
yeah. Daily, allegedly. Daily. That's absurd. But that's NBC footing that bill.
Him and Martha Stewart out there just hanging around.
I saw that one hysterical. Yeah. Snoop's just out there just living his best life.
Man.
We're like, hey, we need to send someone out there to get people excited about this, right?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and send our number 2 weed smoker.
So I think I was talking to somebody. He said don't smoke weed no more.
Who? Snoop? Yeah, he does.
I was told today he don't.
They made an Olympic pin of him blowing Olympic rings with smoke. Yeah. No, that was the whole smokeless
Yeah.
the grill ad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he still smokes.
I probably need like 3 or 4 of these just to make sure everything goes right.
Just to get through the rest of the evening.
I'm telling you.
You know?
I'm telling you.
Do what you gotta do, man.
I'm telling.
But yeah, it's been
Yeah. So lots of money was left on the table by bettors, but you go that one extra game. I got nervous when they got close to when they were playing the Athletics. I was like, if they get one, cool, but they're not going to get two. I was like, athletics suck too. But I'll be right back on that train. They have a like if you were seriously want to think about it.
We talked about that earlier, Ed. He sponsored the water polo team and helped pay discus when the discus throwers rent. Because her school didn't pay for it all. But they bought the football players' houses and cars. Mm-hmm. For Vanderbilt.
Still make
Your
money.
football team ain't that good.
You seen the stadium? Check the stadium every so often.
Did you hear about, is it Florida International University?
Atlantic. Yeah.
They got a sponsor for their stadium.
Yeah.
It's Pitbull.
Yeah.
Not a Pitbull the dog.
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it shake him out yesterday. I go, fuck yeah. Like, yeah.
Like a 5-year deal or something like that. And
But
like
it's only like $1 million
but like-
something a year.
Yeah, but part of it is like, so he gets 2 suites for every game. He gets use of the field for 10 days a year.
Right?
What's he? They were talking about on that thing. They're like, what's he going to do with the field? Is he just going to go out there? They're like, he's just going to go out there and just kick field goals.
I'll sit out there and take a shit on the 50-yard field. I don't give a shit. I don't
Oh, yeah,
care.
he gets used to the field. He has to tweet about the college 12 times a year.
Got it. Done. No problem.
Once a month.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yep.
He
Shit,
doesn't, he doesn't even handle his social media. Someone else does that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hammer it out during football season. Come on out and get some tickets for the.
He just says, "Hey, Susie, once a month, just throw something out there for me." Yeah.
Shit.
How's the beverage you guys are drinking tonight? After an amount of taste, long term or good, or just a few taste good. So we started the night with 903's non-alcoholic sparkling lime water, made with Texas spring water and lime. Pretty darn good.
I liked it. It's nice
Pretty
and
darn
refreshing.
good.
My
A lot
second,
of lime flavor.
I had a spare drink over here. I was drinking a little bit of Woodford Reserve.
Spare.
No, extra reserve. Whatever the fuck it was, But yeah, no, I had 2 of those or whatever, and
Yeah, I'm knocking back some Bush NAs now.
yeah, just chilling, enjoying myself.
Just living life.
Summertime, man. Summertime.
Man. Yeah,
Damn,
it's good times. But yeah, no, man.
Anything else before we go?
I don't know, I'm trying to think. There's things.
Sounds good.
Jim Harbaugh. So he's got this thing
Cheating son of a bitch. Yeah.
for the recruiting thing. The NCAA came out yesterday, I think it was, and said for the next if he comes back to college in the next 4 years,
He's gonna be in a lot of trouble.
he has to he'll be suspended for the first year. Like he'll be, but if he waits 5 years, he's good. Tomorrow I'm trying the Aaron Judge labeled Prime.
A drink?
Yeah.
Never had it.
Yeah, I didn't know they had an Aaron Judge one.
Boop.
I'll hear about it soon though, because my kiddo loves that stuff. So I think it's awful. I don't like Prime. It's not good. Does not taste well to me. But hey. But we're gonna call it an even. Ed, thanks for joining us. Elstud, I know you're back there lurking somewhere. Busby, I know you're here. We love you guys. We appreciate you watching, hanging out. Oh, I sent Rapidave a photo. Nice.
I'll look it up.
Take a look.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge is going to be on an episode of Paw Patrol coming up soon. So
Cool.
check that out. But hey, as always, I'm Alan.
Marty.
We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to Strikeout Beer.
Love you too, Ed.